You're back again with Joshua.
And Josh.
And this is
The Uncut Truth.
Thanks for checking out another one of our videos. If this happens to be your first video, go check out our other ones, see what's going on. You can find out what other sports we've been talking about.
Everything's in a playlist. If you want just college, that's in a playlist. If you want NFL, that's in a playlist. If you just want our picks, that's in a playlist.
Bam.
That just happened.
All right, so last week we did fairly good picking games. We were both above 50%.
Both above 50%. I'll take it.
You finished, Little Chef finished 4-2, and I finished 5-1.
Yeah, that Arkansas TCU game, Arkansas disappointed me. TCU looked like a ranked team, took out the SEC team, regardless of what caliber they are in the SEC, still beat a good conference team, regardless.
Right. Clemson, they won. We both picked them. They won against Auburn in a low-scoring game, as we've already discussed. The Florida State game was actually postponed, so we didn't get a win or loss for that game. Although I would say that them not playing is still a win for Florida State.
Yeah. The Ohio State-Oklahoma, we both picked Ohio State way wrong on that. Baker Mayfield went off. Huge win.
Yep. And then Georgia beat Notre Dame, and we both had Georgia.
Yeah, that came down to a wire, man. That was a good game to watch. Game. If you missed it, you missed out on a good game. USC-Stanford, not necessarily a good game if you're a Stanford fan, but if you're USC, as they come into Texas, that looked like a good game, and we both picked USC for that one.
And Texas, as everybody knows, they won big against San Jose State. So, like I said, last week I finished 5-1, and Little Chef finished 4-2. Jumping into this week's games, we only have 4 games we're picking, and then we got one we're going to discuss that. We'll start with that one. We'll start with the Miami, number 17 Miami, and the number 11 Florida State was postponed. Definitely think this is another win for Florida State. This means, for one thing, that they had one game canceled already, and now they're having another one postponed. Gives them 3 weeks, if they can get back into campus, of course, to be able to get their quarterback prepared and get ready, because Miami is going to be a team pushing them to win the conference this year, or their side of the conference now. So definitely think that's a win for Florida State, getting to move that one back.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunate circumstances down there in Florida, of course.
Yeah,
can't control the weather. Right,
and our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone affected with that, because there's some pretty crazy pictures of what's going on out there. But yeah, I definitely think that's a small advantage to Florida State there.
For sure. Definitely helps them out. Now, our games this week, right off the bat, we have number 23 Tennessee at number 24 Florida.
I didn't have that much of trouble because I went ahead and went with Tennessee. I don't really think that's going to be Florida playing at home is going to make this game a little bit tougher for Tennessee. But Florida just, when they played Michigan 2 weeks ago, their offense looked so bad that I don't think there's any way they're going to be able to stay in the game.
Right, and Tennessee hopefully has corrected their mistakes from the Georgia Tech game, because Georgia Tech almost upset them.
Yeah,
I mean, if they hadn't gone for 2 and got stuffed hardcore going for 2, that game could have been huge for Georgia Tech, man.
Yep.
It was already a good game anyways, but Tennessee kind of lackluster at times. I picked Tennessee as well. Hopefully they'll come out and get a win over Florida.
Next we got number 12 LSU and then an unranked Mississippi State. Who do you got in this one?
I got LSU. I think Geis is going to just run all over them. It's going to be like reminiscing to Fournette running all over them, and they don't have Mississippi State, to me, doesn't have the big name players like they did at the time, which was Dak Prescott. I mean, even before he was a Cowboys, he was a good quarterback. There's no doubt about that in Mississippi State. He ran the offense extremely well, like Tim Tebow-esque.
Yeah, it was definitely his team.
Yeah, definitely his team. And then after him, it's been kind of next man up is not there yet. So I think LSU's going to take this one.
And I feel the same way. LSU's going to win this one, probably by 2 touchdowns. Big win for them. Next, we got we're going to rock and roll with Clemson, number 3 Clemson, at number 14 Louisville.
Now, I'm not on the Louisville bandwagon yet. To me, like I said in a previous video, that Clemson, to me, this is a Jackson show. He's got to produce this week. If he doesn't, he's going to fall off again in the ACC like he did last year. He's going to disappear, and all his highlights are not going to be worth anything to me anymore. This game is a make or break for this team. Hands down, make or break. Whoever wins this, very good shot to win the conference.
Yeah, I agree with you. And who are you taking?
I'm taking Clemson.
You're taking Clemson. I was on Clemson, and they're playing at home, Louisville is. I just think he's going to have a big day. I think Jackson has a big day. I switched mine. I'm taking Louisville.
Now, I think I'll be honest with you, I think he's made strides from last year. He's made plays this year that he didn't make last year, or he couldn't make last year. And he's grown. There's no doubt about that. But I don't think against this caliber team, he's going to be able to produce the same stats that he has the last couple of weeks.
And the thing that was holding me up on picking Clemson is they only scored 14 last week against Auburn. And they gave up 6, which Louisville will definitely score more than 6 points. And what I'm looking for more than anything, more than if Louisville winning or losing for Jackson, is he needs to get his offense scoring. If they get beat by 7 and they put up 35 points or 31 points, then I'm more happy with them than I am if they get beat and they only score in the low 20s. They got to put points up, and I think they can put up more points than Clemson can.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think they have the offensive powerhouse to do it better than Clemson does, but I think Clemson's got the defense to be able to put Louisville to the brakes.
And the last game we got?
Texas at number 4 USC.
I know.
So, surprise pick here. I'm not taking Texas.
Oh, you're not.
Taking Texas.
No Texas.
The big thing is because it's at USC.
Yes, at the Rose Bowl.
They're freaking rolling. Darnold is a hard quarterback to shut down. And like you said, them able to run the ball at the end of the game last week, put the game further away. Texas has been struggling defensively, especially against the pass. For sure against the pass. And the way Darnold played last week, only 5 incomplete passes. If he does that again, Texas is getting torched, hands down. Yeah,
I think I don't think Texas is going to win. I got USC. I think a big thing for Texas, though, don't give up 500 yards of offense. USC's got the high-powered offense. Keep them below 450, maybe around that 400-yard range, which is still a little bit higher than you want it to be. And run the ball, and you got to and keep it close until the fourth quarter. And maybe Darnold will make that bad throw, and he'll get another pick 6.
Yeah,
3 for 3.
That would be it, man. I think Texas has a shot if they keep it close.
And they got to run the ball.
They have to run the ball.
Week 1, they only ran for 98 yards on about 30 carries. In week 2, you saw the 406 yards rushing. They got to run the ball in this game. If they don't have close to 200 yards rushing, then it's not even going to be close. That's going to wrap up another episode of
The Uncut Truth.
Make sure you leave comments below and let us know what you think about everything we've talked about today. Whether you agree with us or disagree with us, we're open to either way. We'd like to hear your opinion on things. Leave us a comment and we'll mention you next week on the show.
If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe.
Yep, and follow us on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook. Thanks again for watching. This is
The Uncut Truth.